Interesting sex facts you probably didn't know, from the intriguing effect of socks on sexual pleasure to the unexpected benefits of a fulfilling sex life for your career. This compilation delves into the lesser-known facets of human sexuality. We explore a range of topics, such as the prevalence of sex in dreams for both genders, with notable differences in the subjects of these dreams, and the revelation that individuals with female anatomy experience erections, highlighting the clitoris's similarity to the penis in its erectile response. Surprisingly, a small percentage of people claim to lack sexual fantasies, challenging common perceptions. A study suggests that migraines might actually enhance sexual desire, challenging the long-standing notion that headaches dampen the mood for intimacy. This revelation sheds light on the complex interplay between physical discomfort and psychological arousal, indicating that the brain's response to pain may also influence areas associated with sexual desire. It suggests that the same neurotransmitters involved in pain processing could have a dual role in enhancing sexual interest. This finding not only debunks common myths about the negative impact of headaches on sexual activity but also opens new avenues for understanding the multifaceted nature of human sexuality. Continuing the anatomy of the clitoris presents another fascinating aspect of human sexuality that is more extensive than commonly thought. The clitoral structure, extending far beyond the visible part, plays a crucial role in sexual pleasure, suggesting that arousal involves much more than superficial stimulation. People with female anatomy do actually get erections in their genitals, and even though they're smaller than the male counterpart, they are just as important. The clitoris is made up of the same spongy erectile tissue as the penis, which expands and engorges with blood when aroused. You can observe this, just look at your clitoris or touch it when you're aroused and it will be bigger. Research indicates that keeping socks on could surprisingly increase orgasm chances, challenging traditional notions of what's considered sexy. The vaginal canal is a muscle and does not permanently stretch from having accommodated a large penis or toy. The vagina is incredibly resilient and bounces back quickly. The shape and size of the labia are also unique to each woman, and are not indicative of her sexual status or history. Sexual activity has reportedly declined according to recent studies, with a fascinating correlation between sexual peak and the age when one can rent a car. The average American will have the most sex around age 25, according to the study. They found that people in their 20s have sex more than 80 times per year, declining to 60 times per year by age 45, and 20 times per year by age 65. Each year after the peak of sexual frequency at 25. Sexual frequency declines 3.2%. When it comes to physical pleasure, penis girth takes precedence over length. The efficacy of fancy condoms is questioned, highlighting a preference for simpler sexual pleasures. Rapid thrusting is not universally pleasurable and can cause discomfort. The most common place women experience pain during sex is in the vulvar vestibule, just under the opening to the vagina, where a thin skin stretches underneath the opening that is very vulnerable to abrasion and tearing. Orgasm and ejaculation are two distinct physiological responses in men. While ejaculation generally does coincide with an orgasm, the two actually occur in rapid succession, with orgasm coming slightly before ejaculation and tapering off during ejaculation. Men can learn to differentiate between the two and to have orgasms without ejaculating. It turns out having a happy sex life is linked with improved job satisfaction and greater engagement at work, both of which can help advance your career, according to a study done by Oregon State University. There is a medical condition known as clitoral atrophy, which occurs when the clitoris doesn't receive enough blood flow, causing it to retract into the body. Penile atrophy can also occur, although it's less likely to do with lack of sex and more often caused by aging or injury. The vibrator was invented in 1869 as a treatment for hysteria or mysterious female disorders. Whenever a woman reported being mentally or emotionally upset, which was quite common. Unsurprisingly, it was considered an illness. The cure? Using a large, steam-powered massager, yikes, to massage the genitals with the goal of inducing hysterical paroxysm, the Victorian term for orgasm. 75% of women don't orgasm from regular sex, A lot of people worry there's something terribly wrong if the female partner can't orgasm during normal penis-in-vagina sex. But not only is that totally normal, but it's also true for the vast majority of women. 3/4 of women need direct clitoral stimulation either from a hand, a toy, or special position to orgasm. Too many people assume that retirement age means retiring from more than just your job, giving up hope of having an active sex life. This does not need to be true, not even when you're talking about menopause, says Sarah De La Torre, MD, an OB/GYN at Seattle OB/GYN Group. In fact, having a lot of sexual experience can mean your sex life is more fulfilling than younger people's. Following a healthy lifestyle by exercising, eating right, and managing stress are the key to a healthy bedroom. If you're still experiencing pain or loss of libido, talk your doctor about treatment options. She says, about 15% of women report having never experienced an orgasm. If that's you, rest assured there's nothing wrong with you. And there is hope. I get many clients in my office, especially women, that fear there is something dysfunctional about their bodies if they have never had an orgasm. Coates says, focusing on the rule that one must orgasm to enjoy sex distracts from the actual pleasure that they can get from a healthy sex life, she says. If you want to become orgasmic, she recommends reading Because It Feels Good by Debbie Herbenick, but know that an orgasm it is not a requirement in order to enjoy your sexuality. Sex is powerful medicine. Having a happy, regular sex life isn't just good for your mood, but studies have shown it can also improve your heart health, boost immunity, and lower your risk of some cancer. Just a few of the many unexpected health benefits of sex. Researchers say it's because good sex lowers your stress levels, improves hormone balance, and even counts as a little exercise. Best workout ever?